everyone, my name is Anna and welcome back to Cactus Caffeine. So today I am going to be showing you how I pollinate my cactus flowers to get some fruits or seed pods. So these are my Parodia. I am very fortunate to have all of them open on the same day. So that means I can pollinate the flowers among the 3 cactus. So I have done another video, guys, a few months ago about pollinating one of my other cactus. It was a trichocereus. I linked the video up on the screen and also in the description below if you want to see how I did that. So this time we are going to be pollinating Parodia flowers. So pollinating is actually easy. If you have bees in your backyard, that's instant pollinator for you, or the very natural pollinator. But if you don't have enough bees like this one, these are in the greenhouse, you can give them a little help with a little brush. So you will be acting as the bee. So the way to do it is just to brush the pollen. We're trying to get the pollen in the brush. So as soon as you get some pollen, just transfer it to the stigma. That's the red thing in the middle, stigma of the other flower, and then get some pollen from here and transfer it to the stigma of the other flower. Okay, so just keep doing that back and forth, and hopefully this will take. Okay, and then from this one we're also gonna do it on that flower over there. Let's see if I can make to a close-up. Okay, so I have my brush here with the pollen, and we're just gonna brush it on the stigma right here. Okay, and I'm grabbing some more pollen from the other flower and putting some in here. You can also like spread it like that with your fingers and let the pollen fall on top of the stigma. So as you can see, the stigma in the middle has those yellow pollens on them. Alright, so I will keep you posted, guys, on the development on this. Hopefully we will be able to get some fruit or seed pods. I am back, everyone. So it has been 2 months and 3 weeks since we pollinated the flowers of these Parodia, and as you can see, we are successful. So they were able to form seed pods on top of each cactus. If your pollination is not successful, you will see just the flowers start to wither and they would eventually fall off. But if they stayed on like this, and then you see that at the bottom there's like a round swelling, that means it had developed a fruit. So now we are ready to harvest these fruits, and we will try to get the seeds out of these fruits. Okay, so just wiggle it off so it's coming off easily. So that means they are very much ready to be picked. Okay, so actually 2 months and 3 weeks is a little bit longer than what is probably necessary. Actually, I would say after about 2 months, these fruit or seed pods were already ready to be harvested, but then I did not have time to do that, so we're doing it now. But actually, according to my liking, I prefer it to be this late because it's easier to harvest actually the seeds inside the fruit when the fruit is on the dry side already, rather than harvesting them really plump and juicy. So if it's more on the dry side, I find it easier to clean the seeds out of the seed pods. So this is actually my preference. Okay, so let us see now. I have a plate here. Let's see how this seed pods look in the inside. Oh yes, perfect. So let me see if I can zoom in on this one. So the seed pod is already dry. So inside it's just the seeds, so you can just, here you go. This is perfect. With the seeds actually dry like these and there's no more pulp inside, these seeds are ready to be planted. You don't need to clean them up anymore. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the same thing on all of the seed pods. Yeah, they're all dry. See, and then we'll just drop it on the plate like this. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the same thing on all the seed pods, and then after this I'm gonna save them on a little envelope or a little sealed bag. How quick your seed pods would develop actually depends on your weather. So I found out that since now it is summer, it is hot and dry, so here in the desert my seed pods during the summer, they develop really fast. Like some seed pods would be ready in about a month's time. From the time, you know, they start developing up to the time I harvested them, they'll be ready in a month. So that is so far the fastest. And then for some, if they develop during the cooler months, like if they develop starting fall, the seed pods would take a very, very long time before they before they ripen and they're ready to be picked. So based on my experience, the warmer the weather is, the faster is the development of the seed pod, and the colder the weather is, the slower would be the development of your seed pod. So this is the last seed pod now that I am emptying, and then after this I'll be ready to pack them up and put proper labels on them. And I also did a video, 2 videos actually, on pollinating your flowers, how to pollinate your flowers to develop seed pods. And then I also did a video on, you know, when to tell when your seed pods is ready to be pollinated, and finally how to clean the seeds out of the seed pods. So it is actually a playlist, and I will link it up on your screen here and also in the description down below, so just check it out. You'll just click the playlist and it will give you the 3 videos, yeah, 3 or 4 videos in that playlist, all about pollinating your flowers, and up to the time that you're ready to clean the seeds out of the seed pods. Very good coffee. Even if it's summer, guys, I still drink coffee, hot coffee. That's just me. So anyway, so these are all now the seeds. So I have my little Ziploc bag here, properly labeled, and I'm just using a funnel to make sure all the seeds get in there. So slowly we'll just pour all the seeds inside the funnel. Probably not the best plate to use. This is plastic and there's static electricity, so the seeds are sticking to the plate, but you get the idea, guys. So I'm gonna clean that up later and make sure everything goes in this bag. So anyway, so these are my seeds. So just make sure when you store your seeds, keep them in a cool, dry place, and your seeds will actually last for years. It will last for a long time. I had seeds that I harvested 3 years ago, and I recently planted them and they still germinated. So I'm not sure how long seeds could actually last, but on my experience, I've had seeds from 3 years ago and they still germinate. Alright, so that is it for my video for today, guys. I hope you like it. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like cactus and other succulent plants, and make sure to share this video to your friends, and let us all spread the passion and the hobby of growing cactus over a cup of coffee. So until my next video, guys, bye and cheers.